Hello, Nick here from TechNuovo and welcome back to the channel. So in my last video, I reviewed the NB2 Pro earbuds from Edifier, and I mentioned that I could also compare them against the NeoBuds Pro, which are also by Edifier, and you guys wanted it, so here it is. Before we get too far into the comparison, please show some support for the channel. Chat to us in the comments below, give this video a thumbs up if you've liked it, and also subscribe to the channel. I should also add that I was sent the NeoBuds Pro prototype. I don't believe this is the finished product, especially not the packaging, as I've seen alternatives online. For those of you unaware, the NeoBuds Pro was a very recent Kickstarter campaign from Edifier, which was super successful, and they should be distributing product very soon indeed. Right, let's get into the comparison. Let's start with the spec and compare the two. They both run off Bluetooth 5.0, codecs differ slightly though. Both pairs include AAC and SBC, but the NeoBuds also include LHDC. Impedance is the same, frequency response is the same, apart from the NeoBuds with their LHDC. They both include active noise cancellation. The NeoBuds have this high res quality with the LHDC at 40 kHz. They both have low latency of 80 milliseconds, which is good for mobile gaming. Microphone wise, I believe the NB2 to have 2 mics, while the NeoBuds have 6. They both can be connected to the Edifier app for further customization. Battery life, the NB2 win here with up to 25 hours total playback with ANC on, while the NeoBuds is just a mere 20 hours. Why? Well, the NB2 buds have a 60 milliamp hour battery, while the NeoBuds only have a 40 milliamp hour battery. Battery capacity in the carry case is 500 milliamps on both. They both charge via USB-C, with the NeoBuds having the faster charge of the case by an hour. They're both also IP54 rated. That was quite a lot to digest, but overall the NeoBuds have the better spec, but that comes with the reduced battery life. But 20 hours isn't that bad, and that should keep most people quite happy. Appearance wise, they look very similar indeed. Start with the case, they appear to be identical in shape and size, although the NeoBuds are heavier. The same logo, the same USB-C port at the rear, they're just finished slightly differently. NeoBuds are smooth with some brushed chrome. The NB2 have this faux leather effect and is overall a much more subtle look. Open the cases up, again, fairly similar. However, the NeoBuds have this Night Rider light effect, which is really quite cool. Plus the lid of the NeoBuds is thicker, and the buds actually have a cutout for them to sit in, where the NB2 don't. Looking at the buds themselves, the NeoBuds win on aesthetics in my mind. The bud itself, the part that sits inside your ear, identical shape, size and rubber tip. However, the stem coming out of the bud looks similar, but the NeoBuds have rounded edges, a gunmetal finish over a matte finish, and they are slimmer and shorter as well. The NeoBuds look a little more refined, more discreet when in your ear, and more premium. Contents wise, when opening the box, both pair of buds come with a little fabric carry case, USB cable, alternative rubber tips and some paperwork. As for setup, both are just like any other Bluetooth device, just pair it with your smart device. If you want to take advantage of the high res on the NeoBuds, your audio service and device playing it needs to be able to send it to the buds. Your standard smartphone and Spotify won't offer high res, so that needs to be considered. As for controls, both touch sensitive and the commands are near on identical, and both very easy to use once you get used to it. General audio experience is very, very similar between the two. I say general as if you have a device that can play high-res audio and a service like Tidal, the NeoBuds do sound better. The clarity, the quality, it is better, and it is a noticeable improvement. However, most people are going to buy the NeoBuds not knowing that they need something more than their iPhone to play high-res audio. Both pairs of buds offer a very good audio experience, both well balanced, plenty of bass, but it's not overpowering. I've enjoyed using both of these. Swapping between the two, I think the NeoBuds have a slight edge. It's minimal, but there is something that sounds a little better with those. Noise cancellation, the NB2 has the option of ANC on, off or ambient, while the NeoBuds is just ANC on or ambient. Having them side by side, same volume, same track, same environment, the NeoBuds do offer a better sound isolation from external sources. The NeoBuds win the noise cancellation test in my mind. Mic performance for taking calls, they're both okay. When I spoke to people on the phone with them, I had no complaints from anyone. I'll stick in some mic samples now. Okay, so I've got the NB2 Pro in my ears at the moment. I'm pretty sure they've got 2 microphones in, and this is a sample of the microphones in action. And now I've got the NeoBuds Pro in, and these have 6 microphones, and this is a sample of the microphones in action. As for price, retail price, excluding any offers or discounts, as I know Edifier have one on right now for the NB2. The NB2 Pro retails at $79, while the Indiegogo special of the NeoBuds was $99, or even cheaper if you've got an early bird. Outside of Indiegogo, no word yet on the retail price via the online stores, but I reckon it will be around the $99 mark, with a $20 difference between the two. So there we have it. I think I have run through everything needed, but if I haven't and you have any questions, drop them in the comments below. For me, I do think the NeoBuds Pro do have the edge over the NB2 across the board. Smaller, better audio, better ANC, and depending on the retail price, when the NeoBuds hit the stores, if it's $20, $30, $40 more, I'd recommend you paying the extra and get them. But if Edifier get a bit silly with the pricing, the value for money drops, and it would be hard to say no to the value the NB2 offer. That is a wrap on this video. I hope you have enjoyed it. And if you have stuck around until the end, then thank you very much. As always, if you have any questions, let me know below. Give this video a thumbs up. And if you want to see more of us in the future, then hit that subscribe button.